Hero News presents Hero of the Month. Each month, Hero News features a Broadway or off-Broadway performer who has been a role model and inspiration in helping the HIV/AIDS community. This month,
this Yale graduate and former math teacher has toured the country in several equity musicals and, for the past 10 years, has been a full-time performer with the Paul Taylor Dance Company. Our Hero of the Month, Michael Apuzzo. And now your host, Michael Cavanaugh.
This is Mike Cavanaugh with the HEROof.org and HERONEWS.org, and I'm here with the amazing dancer, Michael Apuzzo. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I'm happy to be here.
So Michael Apuzzo is our Broadway Hero of the Month, and he's a dancer, so he's a ballet, modern dance hero, actually. But you do it all. So tell me how you got in this business.
Well, I grew up as one of the only boys in my dance classes. I was one of the only boys in theater, and there was always a need for boys to dance. So the more I danced, the more I liked it, and I started doing shows, and I started taking classes. I started guesting in all these recitals, and I just thought, you know, maybe this is something serious. Maybe this is something I want to explore. And I just started training and taking more classes and doing more shows until it progressed into, I guess, a profession like it is today.
That's great, but you had a little sidetrack there because you were pursuing another career, and you actually went to Yale, so for math. So he's smart and cute. How about that? So tell us what happened that you went to Yale and then switched back to dance.
I think my parents thought, you should probably get a degree in something else besides theater. So they convinced me to double major. And when I first moved to New York, I was a math teacher for a year, which was a total challenge, harder than any other show I've done. But I'm glad I did it. It allowed me to move to New York. I was still training at Broadway Dance Center at the time, taking as many classes as I could. And then eventually I started auditioning and going on tour.
Well, you are dancing right now for one of the most prestigious dance companies in the world, probably Paul Taylor. He's the father of modern dance. And unfortunately, he passed away in August. And you were very close to him. Can you tell us about him?
Yeah, thank you. You know, Paul is like my grandfather. He's amazing. He sees talent and ability and energy in you that you don't even realize that you have. And so I saw his company when I was in college. And I was blown away, and I just thought it was so magical that I was like, I want to be in this company. And it was really awesome when I auditioned and finally got into the company. And knowing Paul for 10 years, as long as I've been in the company, it's really sad to see him leave. But you know, he left us a legacy, and he wants us to perform his dances and get his work out to old and new audiences. So that's what we intend to do. Well, one of the tidbits I always like to include is I have all these butterflies all over my apartment. And the reason is because Paul Taylor gave us a butterfly that he would catch live and frame for us for each of our birthdays. So I have 10 butterflies for the 10 years that I've been in the apartment and that I've known Paul, and I will forever treasure them and display them.
That's lovely. That's amazing, and it's such a good. I just saw you guys perform, and it was just a magical experience. Really, if you get a chance, please go see Paul Taylor Dance Company anywhere they are performing. And one thing that's very exciting is Michael is going to be part of the cast of the Broadway and Ballet Hero Awards on October 22nd at Stage 48. It's our 5th year, and we're not doing a ballet hero this year, but we are honoring, in a way, Paul Taylor by having Michael do a solo. So what do you think about that?
Well, you know, I think it's wonderful. Paul came from the ballet world, and part of developing modern dance, which was developed here in America, was his revolt against ballet and doing things that necessarily weren't done before and had not been seen before. And that's how modern dance really developed in his time period, and he was a pioneer. So, you know, I'm privileged to be performing in this show. It's an amazing lineup. It's an amazing cast. And to have Paul Taylor present, especially after this time, you know, when people, I think, need to see Paul's work now that he's no longer with us, is an honor that I could do it.
So Broadway and Ballet Hero Awards is October 22nd at Stage 48. Check it out. We're honoring Lillias White, Broadway legend. We're honoring the outstanding work of Housing Works and the HIV Law Project. And breakout star Bonnie Milligan, who is in Head Over Heels, and she is fantastic. 14 performances, all Broadway stars and ballet stars performing together. It's going to be amazing. So tickets at HIVHero.org. So Michael, what advice will you give to up-and-coming dancers that want to make it in the business and get into a real company?
Well, first and foremost, you have to train. You have to take as many classes as possible. I remember I was taking more class than I could even handle at the time, Broadway Dance Center and Steps. But you can take great classes all over the city, and specifically if you want to be in a company, often those companies have studios and have schools, and you should take class with them as well. But train as much as possible.
Yeah, even if you don't want to be a professional dancer, old, new, fat, blue, whatever you are, dancing is fun, so take a class. It really will make you happy. So Michael, as you know, we're a site for newly diagnosed and people living with HIV, and there's a lot of young people that really don't even know what PrEP is. Do you have any advice for these kids about the importance of being safe out there?
Oh, you should always be safe. It's so easy to be safe, too. It's so easy to get any type of protection that you need at this point, which is wonderful. That's changed even in my time being here in New York. And I know plenty of people of all different ages who have found PrEP, who either pay for it or have found it for free, who are being safe. So I think it's a good movement that we're on, that everyone is finding and getting the protection that they need.
So as you know, our slogan is condoms are hot. Do you think condoms are hot?
Absolutely. Condoms are hot.
This is Mike Kavanaugh with HIVHero.org and HERONEWS.org. I'm here with Michael Apuzzo in one of my favorite places, Housing Works, where I get all my stuff. I bought this jacket here, and I'm looking for something else. What do you think, Apuzzo? Let's look around.
Let's do it.
Look at the
Bingo.
Listen, Housing Works is great. All the money raised here goes to people with HIV for services provided. Housing Works does dental. They do management, health management. They do all kinds of things. These stores are amazing. There's many locations. Go to HEROof.org to find out more, and please shop here. It's a lot of fun, right?
It's so much fun.
So Michael Apuzzo, I want to thank you so much for being our Broadway Ballet Dancer Hero of the Month for October. It's the month of fall. It's the month of Halloween, one of my favorites. And I think you are a very handsome man. You're going to have a great career, and we look forward to seeing more of you. So if you're going to see Paul Taylor, now's the time. Go and see his work. Anytime you see them, it's a truly magical experience, like we said, a wonderful company. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being our Broadway Hero of the Month.
Thank you so much. It's an honor.